Rashid Abdul Haq, 1272 Park Avenue. Wherever we send our troops, we're going to support them. So you really don't have to come up here and say we need to support our troops. The thing is, we shouldn't be sending them some of the places we send them. We never should have sent them to Vietnam. We certainly shouldn't have sent them to invade Iraq. There's 1 million people dead over there. That is because we went in there, based upon a lie. I agree with Muhammad Ali. He was on TV last night. They took his, because he wouldn't go on the service, they took his license to box. And he had to fight that for a long time. But he said those people weren't doing anything to us. And he was right. And a lot of people in America felt that way. And eventually we had to come up out of it. I think a legal shield is needed. These are mainly poor employees. I wish I had had it when I was working. I never even thought about it. Because we tend not to go get the legal advice that we need. And the mayor, he should take care of that. I mean, I see a real problem between the council and the mayor. And he should get rid of that right now. It's not going to cost hardly anything. And just because he may not feel like doing it, he should do it anyway. And, the new people he brought in, the health officer, Rick, and Rick's a good man. So I think he'll do a good job. These people are upper echelon. They can go get a lawyer. As a matter of fact, they can talk to the one they got.
So can you.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him. I need some legal advice. Put the mayor on the budget committee. She seems to have a lot of information. Last week, I made some comments regarding Jerry Green. Tonight, I would like to complete those comments.
Excuse me, Mr. Abdul-Haq. As far as Assemblyman Green is concerned, his comments is falling on the council's deaf ears. If you want to make comments about Assemblyman Green, you should go to the State House.
Well,
excuse me, Councilwoman?
I was saying he has the right to make comments.
He has a right to say what he wants, so do I. But you have a right to mind your business when I'm talking to you.
this is good. Look,
You're speaking out of turn.
I'm not speaking
That's extremely rude.
and I wasn't
saying
speaking
something
on
to
the microphone either.
It doesn't matter. You still speaking. Your problem is you
I
have to
can
stop.
speak.
You have to stop trying to.
I have
but
First Amendment
you have a
rights
problem
as
when
well.
someone is addressing something that you don't like. Too bad.
Okay,
Too bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting
Mr.
tired of you.
Abdul-Haq.
I'm really getting tired of you. You're very disrespectful. Whether it's disrespectful to me, it's disrespectful to residents. When you're speaking, you're extremely disrespectful, and I'm tired of you.
I think that you're being very disrespectful.
Ladies, come on, let's finish
I
this
am.
meeting up this
You're very
afternoon.
rude. You're very rude.
Do I
Very
sound
rude. You are.
I don't think
You are. Someone's speaking. I made a comment to that person, and you're making a comment to me.
Madam President, please.
I made a comment
Council Lady
to myself.
Williams, please. Let's move on. The speaker's there. It's after 11, longest meeting we had in a long time. Let's move on. Finish up, sir.
Mr. Abdul-Haq.
Excuse me?
I said, good to Mr. Abdul-Haq. I can address Mr. Abdul-Haq. I'm a council person.
Please, Mr. Hawk, finish up, please.
Not long.
I wouldn't be saying it if I wasn't sure.
Absolutely.
Now who's speaking out of
But
turn?
Corporation Council has told me
We'll see.
that I can say anything I want. I can speak about President Bush. I think nobody would care about that. Maybe a few people would be upset if I spoke about President Obama. But, I don't know why you get upset when you speak about
I'm not getting
Jerry
upset.
Green.
What I'm stating is that, and I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'll state my case.
All right. I'm speaking to the council. I think Jerry has something to do with government in Plainfield. I mean, I was there when the mayor, I remember when he gave you the line.
Gave me the line?
Jerry Green.
Did I run off the line?
For the fourth, I don't know. This was on the fourth ward. He gave Matt the line for mayor. And he didn't allow anybody to even vote. Nobody counted. No committee person counted. He said, I give you the line. And he wouldn't let anybody else speak. And they all sat there. I'm sure a lot of them wanted to vote for the mayor. Now, I'm not trying to give preference to anyone. But I'm just saying, Jerry Green needs to go. And that's one of the reasons he needs to go. He wants to control everything. He wanted to control the Board of Education. I think you know something about that. He would like to control the mayor. He always has tried to control the mayor. If he couldn't, he got rid of him. He ran somebody else. He wants to control the city council, and I'm not saying he is. And he, like I said, he does control the city's Democratic City Committee. And as I said, nobody else got to vote. Why is everybody scared of Jerry Green? He's old, bald-headed. I'm old and bald-headed too. But nobody's scared of me. And I'll finish up right here. One of the ways to get rid of Mr. Green is to take away his power. A Democratic City Committee member can put forth an amendment to the committee's constitution, stating the process for giving the Democratic line to someone for mayor or council person. So Jerry Green can go do his job and train. All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Jeanette Crichon, 1410 Evergreen Avenue in Plainfield. I would just really like to talk about Liberty Village because I don't get it. I just don't get it. So, first of all, I would like to say that it appears as though there were a lot of questions that had to be answered. Many people went on their own. They asked the questions, but there was no process by which, if everybody was kind of confused that or didn't understand, and it is complicated, I get that, but there doesn't seem to be a process by which the council can come together, identify the people they need to speak with, and talk to them. I'm sitting there thinking, what if Mr. Sanchez? What if Mr. Sanchez wasn't here today? And what if the lawyer wasn't here today? Then you may or may not, you may have voted on something that you really didn't understand. And you've had it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Why don't you understand it? Why wasn't that brought together? Why didn't you speak with them ahead of time? And well, that's what you're getting paid for. Yep. So, you know.
How much do you think they pay me? Let me tell you something. The
You
$2
did it.
that they pay me is not really
So I'm not
give me
going
a
to do
raise,
it back
for
and
God's
forth.
sake.
I'm just going to say that
That
everyone
is
up
your
here,
problem.
everyone up here is up here.
And I wasn't here for 1 week. So I don't know where the devil you're coming from. And somebody's going to bring something in 2 minutes and try to ram it down my throat just because they think that they have the right and I don't have anything to say. No, you're not going to do it. Sorry. Whatever your problem is, it's your problem. But don't tell me that somebody's going to come here 1 week and tell me that I have to do something on a $9 million budget, and you're going to come and put it to me today, and then tell me that I must vote for it just to please you and everybody else. I'm sorry.
Councilwoman Greaves, you have the opportunity to speak after the meeting. I mean, after the speakers.
So you're all up here by your own volition. No one forced you to be up here. You volunteered, or you were volunteered and felt that you didn't have any choice. But you're all up here because you, I think, serve and want to serve the community, not because you get paid this princely sum to do whatever, to do this. But this is what I don't understand. So I understand 2 weeks, you're saying 2 weeks is not enough time. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, every single one of you has said that the people in Liberty Village are living in appalling circumstances. So to my mind, 2 days is too much to take if you already know they're living in these hard circumstances. You know the people who are running Liberty Village. The reason why they're in these hard circumstances is because these people are running Liberty Village, and they're running Liberty Village horribly. So why you are not giving another person an opportunity and to say, what about someone else, what about someone else, what about someone else? You know what? We're all going home to lovely homes, and we're going to not have any squalor or anything around us. So to my mind, 2 weeks is 2 weeks too long. These people need to have safe conditions. They need to have just the basics. And so, number one, I don't understand why it wasn't viewed as more of an emergency, because I also hear people talking about Plainfield should get this, Plainfield should get that. Plainfield, you know what? I don't need any of it. I'm going home to a nice home. These people who live in Liberty Village, they need something. I don't need something. People in Plainfield don't need something. They need something. They need to be living in humane conditions. So, number one, we're getting more money. The owners are saying, let's give them 3% more. So the city is getting more money, which we're all talking about. We need more money because taxes are so high and rentables are going down. So we need more money. Number two, everybody's always talking about employment. We want people in Plainfield to be employed. They're willing to employ people in Plainfield. And you say, no, I don't understand. I really don't understand. And if you need more time, it's something that should have been addressed within the first week or so of when you had these packets. This isn't new. This is something that you had for
I
a
didn't get
while.
this packet until Friday, my darling. Let me tell you that.
Councilwoman Greaves, let her
She's
speak.
getting on my nerves. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah. So, and I also would just like to say with all of this, that everybody just needs to relax. I mean, we just need to relax. Everybody's tensions are high because there are things that we all fervently believe in. I will say that in my heart of hearts, I think, oddly enough, we are all on the same side because we all want the best for Plainfield. It's just how we're going to get it. So, again, I hope you really reconsider Liberty Village because it sounds to me as though there are a group of our neighbors who are living in not such humane circumstances, and that's a sin. And the people who caused that are the very people who you're not bringing to task. So, good night.
Thanks for your comment.